Hello, I am Barendipitous, and welcome to Agatha Knife. This is once again this is yet another game from the Prime Gaming library. Just gonna jump right into it because I don't know anything about this at all. So we shall see what this is all about. It's me, Agatha. I'm 7 years old and I can't sleep. My mom has a butcher's shop. And I really like animals. So at night, I go to the butcher's to talk and play with them. Okay, kid. Later I kill them and carve them up, so my mom can sell their meat the next day. I love being the town butcher because I can be close to the animals and their meat. Lamb chops, sirloin steaks, pork loin, chicken thighs. I love eating meat, but I feel bad when I see that my friends, the animals, are scared of me when they see my knives. It makes me sad. That's not all. I've got another problem. Lately, we haven't had many customers, and my mom is getting worried. She said that if things don't get better, we'll have to close the shop. I need to think of something, or I won't be able to play with the animals anymore, and I'll have to give up eating meat. Today my mom is going to the church to pray. She says it might help things get better. I'm going with her to see what it's like. Maybe it will help me think of a solution to my problems. This is rubbish. Why is there a safe on the church stage? I don't understand that. Is that an arcade machine? Oh, Faith ATM. Oh gosh, this is a very cynical game, or something. I don't know. Mom, this is so boring. I'm going to take a look around. Okay, but if you leave the church, don't go too far. Let's see what's around here. Is this a point and click? Okay. Church ATM. Looks like it only works with money. It's like a cash machine. That's... it looks like cheese? What kind of a place is this? A few candles around oh, is that a wheel of cheese? A glass window with lots of different colors. It looks like a painting. This one has lots of colors too. My mom, Mrs. Knife. I don't remember what we're doing here. I'm going to cheer her up. I'm going to take another look around. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I'll be right here. Each of the windows is like a painting from the same collection, as if together they tell some kind of story. The last window with lots of different colors. It looks like a painting. So it's lots of colors too. Okay. A couple of oldies. Looks like the shouting relaxes them. The shouting. Hello. Hello, young lady. Never seen you around here before. Is this your first time here? Yes. I thought this religion thing would be more interesting, but so far it's horrendously boring. That's because you don't know Reverend Bleak's story. No. Who's Reverend Bleak? The guy that won't stop shouting? Yes. No, I've never heard his story. I don't like it when people shout while explaining things. So perhaps you could tell me his story. It's a fantastic story. Reverend Bleak is the Time Lord's messenger. What? What? Excuse me? The Time Lord... This Doctor Who? What is this? He's traveled through a time portal an infinite number of times. And every time he comes back from one of his journeys, he brings us some cheese and a new threat from our Lord. Does he bring back cheese from every journey? Your Lord sends you treats? I'm going to let them listen to the Reverend. Oh, I get to choose. Those are my different. Okay, cheese? Yes. Each journey brings new threats from the Time Lord. But if we buy cheese, nothing will happen to us. The Lord will pardon us. The Reverend will be able to pay the toll when he passes through the time portal. And we'll earn a new life when we die. If we don't buy cheese, we won't be resurrected. Did you say that your Lord sends you threats? Yes, that's right. We all make mistakes, and the Time Lord knows. But he can't forgive us just out of the kindness of his heart. We have to pay for our sins, and that's why he sends the cheese. I'm not sure what to think of that story. It doesn't make much sense. We have to believe in something, my dear. We are a couple of oldies for whom life is coming to an end. And we don't want to spend our last few days in a spiral of agony, worrying that we are going to disappear forever. So we came here looking for some inner peace. And Reverend Bleak gives it to us. Although first we have to buy cheese, of course. By the way, you should also buy cheese, as the Time Lord will forgive you for not believing in him. I don't see the point in that. Buying a piece of cheese isn't going to make me believe that story. Nonsense! Take this money. Buy a candle from the faith dispenser over there, and light it for the Time Lord. He'll definitely forgive you then. Do it for me. Well, it'll make you feel better. Yes, if you wouldn't mind. Here you go. I hope the Time Lord lights up your life with his threats. Yep, whatever you say. I put the money in my bag. If you want to use it or take a look at other things we have in my bag, just tap my head. This is my bag. There are a couple of things which I always carry with me, like my keys and a USB memory stick. If we get overwhelmed and need a rest, we can go back to the main menu using the key. If you want to save your progress, use the USB memory stick. Although, whenever we enter a new place, our progress will be saved automatically. Before I forget, if you want, I can talk to you like this instead. You can choose whichever option you like best. After all, everyone has their own taste. There are even people that like eating fish, although they're probably not quite right in the head. Anyway, you have a couple of options to choose from. This one, or this one. I generally understand cursive, and I don't mind cursive, but this is much easier to read. Okay, we'll continue like this. Don't worry if you want to change later, just go to the main menu and check the options. Back to what I was explaining. Everything we collect will go in my bag. Using the things we collect is easy. For example, if you want to give the money to someone or use it for something, you just need to come here, select it, and then go back outside. To leave, just touch my head again. Then choose the person you want to give it to, or the thing you want to use it with, and I'll take care of the rest. Easy, right? Okay, let's get on with it. We'll get the customers back, Mom. Trust me. Soon we'll have lots of animals in the abattoir, and the counter will be packed full of good fresh meat just like before. Thank you, Agatha. You're my favorite daughter. Oh, do I have any siblings? No. That's so funny because my mother-in-law and my wife's family, just in general, they actually pull that joke all the time. Like my wife tells me that I'm her favorite husband. She only has one. My wife has one brother, and my mother-in-law would say that, you know, he's her favorite son, and that she only has one. Or my mother-in-law would say that I'm her favorite son-in-law when I'm the only son-in-law she has. Like, that joke comes up all the time, so that's funny seeing it here. Hey, Mom, remind me why we came here? Well, the butcher's isn't doing very well, so I thought we could come to church and pray and see if it helps. Pray? What's that? You'd like to keep working at the butcher's, right? Yes, of course. Well, think about that really hard, and maybe it will help bring our customers back. Are you listening to the sermon? No, not really. I'm just praying that the butcher's picks up. I don't even know who the guy doing the shouting is. We need money to use this machine. The granny gave me this money to buy a candle. think something fell into the slot below. The faith dispenser has released a candle, and it looks like it's made of cheese. I put it in my bag. Huh. A table with a narrow purple tablecloth. If the shouting wasn't enough on its own, those speakers are making it even louder. Whoa, that's a huge window. It has lots of shapes and colors. I like it. Yeah, it's got like some clock motifs on it. Now what's this thing? A safe. Well, I know it's a safe, but what's it doing on the stage? Why would you have a safe on the stage? It doesn't make any sense! The Reverend Bleak. He's shouting that everything is our fault and the Lord is going to punish us. Now and then he talks about the cheese savior. What a pantomime. I don't want to interrupt his speech. I guess we take a candle and use it here. Alright, done. Do I talk to these people again? I put a candle on the wheel of cheese. I bought a candle and put it in the wheel of cheese by the entrance. Excellent. I'm sure the Time Lord will be happy. You'll see how everything goes well for you from now on. Okay. Well, until next time, may the Time Lord illuminate your life with his threats. What the heck? That... Why does he not look very happy? I don't understand. They're posing for photos. A photographer. Hello. Hello, beautiful. How are you? You look bored. You look bored. We're waiting for our friend to finish her photo shoot. Hopefully she'll be quick. I'm starving. Is this a wedding? Yes. Our friend has been waiting her whole life for this moment. She wanted to wear the white dress and get married in a church. Have a crazy party, then go as far away as possible for the honeymoon. A while back, she met a client that was happy to give her all of that. And now here they are, newlyweds. Did you say that she married a client? She found a boyfriend at work? Yes, they met recently and fell in love. Well, he fell in love with her, and she fell in love with his wallet. So she isn't in love with him? Well, when you grow up, you'll realize that getting married can mean many things. Some do it for love, and others for money. Some for a piece of paper, others for religious reasons. Don't you want to get married? Not right now, I can't be bothered. Anyway, the only part I like is the spread after the ceremony. Hopefully they'll finish the photos soon and we can go eat. Excuse me. I'm off. Okay, sweetie. Looks like an advert. It says, would you like to give the gift of happiness to someone you love? Do you find it hard seeing your friends suffer? Do you need an excuse to start a war? Start your own religion by taking one of our courses. Come in and talk to us. No obligation. I can't believe this is so weird. A small wooden house. It looks like a confessional thing. Booth, whatever. A small plate with a strange triangle drawn on it. A bean floating in a jar. A bookcase with some books and files. There are books, and a goat's head and a big coin. That looks like the head of a reindeer. With those eyes, he must suffer from insomnia like me. That's a crazy stare, right? Strange makeup. Yeah. Hello. Hello, young lady. Tell me, what's your name? Agatha. And what brings you here, Agatha? I came to church with my mom. I wanted to know what this religion thing was all about. So I came along to take a look. Excellent. And what do you think so far? Do you like what you see? I spoke to some people and they told me some strange stories. For example, an ancient couple at the church believed that by buying cheese from that Reverend Bleak character, that some guy called the Time Lord will forgive their sins and they'll be resurrected when they die. You can't tell me they aren't interesting people. Here we find inspiration all around us thanks to faith and religion. But there's something I still don't really get. What is religion exactly? Well, religion is... how do I explain it? A religion is usually based on the story of a particular character. That character, sometimes called God, establishes some principles to be followed so you can live in harmony with everyone else. Love, sacrifice, respect, death, resurrection, punishment, and other similar things. There are lots of different religions, but most share similar ideas. People that believe in a religion defend its principles. In conclusion, a religion is a combination of ideas based on faith. Ah, and what's faith? You could say that faith is blindly believing that something is true. So, someone that believes in a religion simply thinks that the ideas of that religion are true without checking to see if they make any sense? You've got it. No, I still don't get it. What's good about that? Well, there are people that need something to believe in to feel complete. Religion can fill that void easily and make people feel happy. Besides, the people that invent a religion can use it to manipulate its followers and ask them for money or other things if it's well run. As you can see, everyone wins. Whoa, that's interesting. But do people really believe a story without asking themselves whether it's true? Well, you've already seen the proof. The elder couple from the church believe that they'll be resurrected because they buy cheese. There's your answer. Do you believe in a religion? Me? No. I've studied many religions in detail, precisely because I wanted to understand their power. I think the stories on which they're based are really entertaining, but most are full of contradictions. That said, I discovered that a religion has almost infinite potential, so I decided to start my own business with what I had learned. Courses specializing in the creation of personalized religions. What are these religion-creating courses all about? Well, when someone has a problem, they come here, we talk it through, and then we get to work. The objective is that the student is able to put together their own religion, to achieve followers and, as a result, solve their problem. We help the students by making sure they have all the necessary components to create a complete religion that will help them achieve their objective. So, anyone with a problem can start a religion? And that will solve all their problems? Correct. It doesn't matter what the problem is, how complicated it might be, or who has it. We can always create a religion that adjusts to the needs of our client. The most important thing is that the religion is well developed, so that a particular group of people will believe blindly in it. For example, you heard people talking about the Time Lord, and the system of achieving redemption through the purchase of cheese. All that is based on an invented religion. Mr. Bleak was having trouble with his business, and he came to us looking for help. So, it's an invented religion? Like all of them. Mr. Bleak has a business which produces, distributes, and sells cheese, but he had a bad year and didn't know what to do to recover his sales. Until he met us. One of our mentors worked with him to create a new religion, with the objective of improving sales. And that's where the Chronodairy religion and the story about traveling through time came from. Chronodairy, wow, that's a word. Where Reverend Black brings back cheese from his village to the Time Lord. When those faithful to the Time Lord buy cheese from Reverend Bleak, they receive pardon for their sins. What's a sin? When someone does or thinks something that contradicts the norm set by a religion. It's said that they commit a sin. Ah, but Mr. Bleak's story doesn't make any sense. Normal people don't believe in time travel, or think that buying cheese makes it okay to do bad things. You say that because you still underestimate the power of religion. People that are fearful or doubtful will cling on to any story which makes them feel better. In brief, Mr. Bleak found a group of people that were in need of something to believe in, and he used that opportunity to bring them closer to his religion. And now, thanks to our course, Mr. Bleak's cheese business is booming. Wow, there's... Okay, I'm not going to go too deep into this myself, the subject of religion here. I will just say that as a religious person myself, as I'm a Christian, a Latter-day Saint. Wow, yeah, that's there's a lot of interesting ideas there about. I will say in general, I certainly don't blame. I know that there are people out there who have been disillusioned by various established religions, and based on what I've heard of some of their experiences, I don't really blame them. I still believe what I believe, and I definitely I do believe that what I believe is true, and I have my own reasons for believing that, and I have my own reasons for believing that it's true. But I also understand that not everyone does, and that I shouldn't expect everyone to believe exactly what I believe. We live in a world full of all kinds of worldviews. Obviously, what they're doing here is creating religions for one's benefit. This is kind of in the realm of cults, where people who want money or power over people or something like that. That's definitely a line that I draw. And anyway, in the context of this is hilarious. I don't know if the developers of this game are trying to do commentary on religion or just make this weird point and click kind of game, but it is interesting, and I kind of see where this is going. Agatha's thinking I could create my own religion to solve my problems. Oh boy. So with my own religion I can solve my problems? Of course, that's exactly what I'm saying. Perhaps there's something we can help you with. Well, maybe. I work at my mom's butcher's where I kill pigs, rabbits, and other animals. I cut them up into pieces and prepare the meat for sale. That's unusual. Yeah, I know, everybody tells me that. That's child exploitation. A young girl shouldn't be doing that. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, don't worry about it. I like the animals. Okay. You like the animals or you like killing them? I like being with the animals while they're alive and eating them when they're dead. I love meat. What I don't like is that they get scared of me when I approach them with my knives. I need to do my job, but it makes me really sad. That's my problem. Oh, and another thing. Lately, we've not had many customers in the shop. And my mom says that if things don't get better, we'll have to close. If that happens, I won't have the animals or the meat. Anyway, after what you said, maybe you can help me create a religion like the cheese one. Or so that we get lots of customers in the butchers and the animals are not afraid of me. It's an interesting case, that's for sure. Yes. Yes, I think we can solve your problems. Really? We are going to need a religion that's slightly more complex than usual. But that shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to assign my best mentor to your case. The one that specializes in strange and difficult cases like yours. You should know I don't have much money. I don't think I can pay for your best mentor. But don't worry, we'll make an exception for you. We'll use it as an opportunity to demonstrate that we can provide a solution to strange situations like yours. Convincing my animals will be a challenge, but I've got nothing to lose, so let's do this. I want to create my own religion. I want to join the course. Great, you won't regret it, I promise. Let's fill in this form with your details. Tell me your full name. Agatha Knife. Knife, as in knife and fork? Yes. Well, it suits you. Where do you live? In the back room at the butcher's knife, the only butcher's in town. Yes, you told me you work there, but I need you to tell me where you live. That's precisely it. I do live there, in the abattoir. I'm always there, when I'm not at school, of course. What's up? Is there a problem? Are you sure you don't want to report your mother to the authorities? No, I already told you I'm cool with it. Okay, as you wish. Now I need you to tell me your age. I'm 7 years old. Any illness or allergies? I suffer from insomnia, but I'm not sure if that's an illness. Okay, I'll write it down just in case. Do you drink, smoke, or take drugs? I'm addicted to meat, but I'm not sure if that counts as a drug. No, I don't think that counts. Why do you need to know that? Don't worry, that information isn't necessary for the course. It's for legal reasons. It's ridiculous, I know. Anyway, no drugs, that's good. Nearly finished, just one more thing. Telephone number? I don't have a phone, but I can give you the number for the butchers. No, that's no use. What about an email? No. Okay, we'll get in touch with you by special means. I'll leave a note for the mentor so he knows. Well, that's it, all done. Take this form and give it to your mentor. He's in the confessional at the moment. Confessional? It's the little wooden hut in the hallway over there. Go and talk to him and he'll let you know what you need to do next. Anything else you'd like to know? That'll do for now. Okay, I hope you enjoy the course. I'm sure you'll be able to create a fantastic religion that will solve the problems you're having with the animals and the butchers. You'll see how much fun creating a religion can be. Registration form. Hello? Anyone there?
Shh! Don't shout. What do you want?
I put my name down for the course on creating religions. The man over there told me to talk to you.
Have you got the registration form?
Yes.
Very good. Leave it on the tray.
I put the form in the tray.
Okay, let's see. So, Agatha, a young butcher with insomnia. You want to create a religion that will bring your customers back to your store and make your animals happy while you cut them up with your knife. And they bleed to death. Is that correct?
Pretty much.
An interesting case. And a challenge, that's for sure. I like it. Okay, let me have a think about it. And I'll put together a list of the things we'll need to do to create a religion which fits your needs. I'm not sure how long the planning process will take, so there's no need for you to wait around. You can go home. As soon as I've got everything ready, I'll contact you. One thing that's really important. For the moment, don't tell anyone about what we're planning here. If someone gets wind of all this, they won't believe in your religion, and then the plan won't be of any use. So don't say anything to anyone until I tell you, okay?
Okay, but is that it? I don't need to do anything else?
Not at the moment. We'll talk when we've thought through all the steps we'll need to take.
Okay, until then.
Bye.
I hope this works out. Anyway, let's go home. Oh wait, no, that's not what we want to do. This is weird. What the heck are you... They're wearing very strange clothes. I don't know anything about dancing, but she seems to be good at it. Hello. What's up, buddy? I think we've met before. Yep, you're Agatha, right? We go to the same school. Yeah, you're the ones that always dance at break time, right? You got it. Always going with the flow. That doesn't look like comfortable clothing to dance in. I know, right? We're wearing this because we have the first communion today. And our moms made us wear this. What's the first communion? It's pretty freaky stuff, buddy. They're going to give us a piece of some guy's body and some of his blood. We have to eat it. Pretty disgusting. Why do you have to do that? It's a religious festival. It's a way of getting closer to God or something like that. It's supposed to make you happier, I think. I'm not sure I really understand what it's all about anyway. Weird. Yeah, it's not like we really want to do it, but They told us that if we take the first communion, then we get a load of presents. And that sounds pretty cool. Why do they give you presents for taking the first communion? I think it's part of the celebration. It's a way of celebrating that we've eaten a piece of a person. Anyway, apparently after the celebration, we'll be forever accompanied in the inside by some guy, and he'll guide us through life and help us be happy. But if you go to the toilet, is that guy going to leave? Good point. I hadn't thought about that. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I want the presents. I'm out of here. Hope it goes well. See ya. Someone opened up that pink bunny. I prefer to cut open real bunnies. Probably the boy's dad. Doesn't look too well. Cthulhu. That tomb must be special. It's bigger than the others and has a statue of a winged octopus. Pretty cool. Hello. I mustn't run away. I mustn't run away. I mustn't run away. What? I'm useless. Are you okay? I am what I am. Okay, that's enough of that. You make no sense. I'm out of here. Thanks, Father. Bye, Mother. And to all the children, congratulations. That's weird. Is that your son? Unfortunately, yes. I don't think he's quite right in the head. You're telling me? Yeah, and what are you doing? Living La Vida Loca here in the cemetery. What else does it look like? The boy insisted on coming here to talk to that lump of stone. I've already told him that it's just a stone and that his mom isn't here. But it's like talking to a brick wall. What happened to your son? He's an idiot. I've had to move him from school to school like 108 times already. Because he has problems fitting in. Anyway, you just need to take one look at him. He's a disaster. Before you called your wife's gravestone a lump of stone, and you said that she's not in the ground here. That's because it's true. She's not here. Where is she then? Her soul has moved on to the other world. But I think you're talking about her body, so I'm going to explain. When my wife died, my stupid son just wouldn't stop crying. He spent every day shouting for his mom to come back to him, even if just for one day, so we could save inside one last memory. Eventually, I got so fed up with all the whimpering that instead of burying my wife, I got to her corpse, bought a good axe, and dismembered. Quiet, stupid. Oh my gosh. What? Oh gosh. What did you do? Made a soup. I can't believe this. This. On the other, it makes sense. The boy looks traumatized. That's. I just wanted him to stop wanting. You both have problems. You both have. Well, the father more than the boy, actually. Oh my gosh. Has something happened to your hands? No. I hold them like this because it gives me an air of sophistication. It makes some things difficult, though. Oh my gosh. Well, I wonder if this guy, like, this reminds me of that one guy from Full Metal Alchemist. Or something. Ikari, Yui, I feel like there's some references in here I'm not quite getting. Oh my goodness. Well. Yeah. I don't know how to feel about this game, if I'm being honest. It is strange. I'm bored. I want to go home. Yes, me too. I'm tired of praying. Anyway, let's go. Looks like another day without any customers. I hope going to church was useful and things pick up. Don't worry about it, Mum. I'm sure things will get better soon. Whatever you say, Agatha. Spom. By the way, I'm pretty sure it's time to prepare our last pig. Can you deal with it? We probably won't sell any of the meat, or at least we'll have something else on the counter should anyone come in. Okay, I'll deal with it. Thanks.
I'm a bit. I hesitate to see what actually happens when we actually get to like the butchering animals part. So I think I'm gonna stop right there. Okay. Definitely not. This whole thing, I don't know exactly how to feel about this. I'll save the game anyway. Yeah, I'm done for now. Go back to this main menu. Ugh, such a weird story. But I mean, you know how I said that my wife likes, she's a very like, usually a very cheerful and chipper person, and she also likes, she likes like true crime podcasts and things like that. I feel like she would like this character, this Agatha Knife person, this character, but not quite the game for me. So I think I'm going to. I don't really plan on doing a playthrough series of this, but I'm glad I checked it out at the very least. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, all the best.